Hi, how you doing? It's Geoff Sinker here from SkypeGuitarLessonsOnline.com. Next lesson, we're going to rock it up a little bit. We are going to be looking at the song Empire from the album by Queensryche called Empire. Song was written by Micheal, Wilton and Geoff Tate. It's got a great piece of guitar work on this. A lot of chord movement. He's using a kind of inversions. He's going from like a power chord, 5 chords, just to a straightforward dyad chord. You can see it. He's just using the root and the major third. Also a few diminished in there. So there's a whole kind of array of different chord movements through this. It really makes it a fun riff to play through. Also showing you how to play the lead that is featured over the top of this introduction. Of course, if you enjoy the lesson, don't forget, please subscribe. Somewhere on there, that's it, it's above me there. You'll see the subscribe button, so click on that. And that way you'll be able to stay in touch with all the new videos that I'm putting together for you. So, enough of me talking. Let's get into the lesson. Don't forget, follow the link beneath here. That will take you to the tablature. And also, I've got a Guitar Pro 6 file that you can use to practice and play along with as well, if you've got Guitar Pro, of course. If you've not, you really should get it. It's a great bit of kit. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's just roll the cue here. Nice little cool little introduction here from me, and then let's get into the lesson. So, roll it. So the song starts off with these 2 A5 power chords. Then we are going to play, we're going to keep the first finger on 2nd fret. We're going to move the 2nd finger up to 3rd fret. And then we're going to keep the 2nd finger on 3rd fret and move the little finger up to 4th fret. And then back to the chord there, which is, it's an F chord. So we're just playing the root and the major third. So we get back to that 3 and 2. So the opening part goes like this. From there we've got 2 8th on the A string. Back to that F chord, which is that 3 and 2. We hit another A, and then we go up to an F power chord, an F5. And then it comes down to an F diminished chord. So far we've got this. Then we've got 2 more A's. And we go back to that F5, which is first finger on 3rd and on the D, and little finger, I use my little finger, on the G5. Another A. And up to a G5. Then we go down to what can be seen as a C chord, if you wanted to see it. What we've got there is on 5 on the D and 5 on the G. 2 A's again. And we go back up to this G5 chord, which is 5 and 7. 5 on D, 7 on G. Another A. And then we go across to what you could see, this is an F again, but we got first finger on 5 on the G and 2nd finger on 6 on the B. Now let me put that all together before we go into the next bar, which is the 3/4 time bar. So. From there, when we're in this 3/4 time, he's picking up on the 2 count. He's going to do back to this F again, which is that 5 and 6 across D and F across G and B. Then we go a double stop on 5/5 on G and B. And then we have got a G5 chord, which is 5 on the D, and we've got 7 on the G. So if we put it all together, Now, that is the first run through, that is the first line. Then we go back and we repeat the first bar again, which is the 2 A5s, going to that F, which is 3 and 2, and then the little finger picking up the 4th fret on the G. Next bar, it goes back to the F, which is the 3 and 2. We've got 2 A's, and then back to the F, 3 and 2, another A, and up to the F5. And then we've got that diminished chord again, F diminished, 2 A's, back to the F, another A, up to the G. Now this is where it changes now. He's going to go to a G chord, which is, we're playing the G, so it's 5th fret on the D string and 4th fret on the G. Then we've got 2 A's, up to the G5 again, another A, and then we got a double stop on 5/5 on the D and the G string. So let me play that through for you. Then we go into another one of these 3/4 time bars, and again he's picking it up on the 2 count. This time he's going to go 4th fret on the G to 5th fret on the G, and finishing with a G5 power chord, which is 5 on the D and 7 on the G. So the complete line of that second run through would sound like this. Then we go back to the normal riff again. So we start off here on, again, back on the A5, going to that F, and then going to the 3 and 4 across the D and the G. And he goes back to the F, which is 3 and 2. 2 A's, goes back to 3 and 2, that F chord. Another A, to the F5 chord with the diminished at the end, 2 A's, an F5, another A, then we go up to the G5, and then it changes again at this point. Now we're back to a normal 4/4 time count, and then still coming in on the 2 count. Now we do a double stop on D5 and G5, followed by an A open string, and then we go to the G string, we do a 5 fret, 4 fret, and then we do a open string on D and G. So it would sound like this. Oop, went a bit too far there. I was going into the next one. Let's try and play that again. Now, the final rundown before going to the verse starts off the same with these 2 A5 chords, going to this F chord across 3 and 2, and of course then putting the little finger on 4 with the 3 still hand in place. So it starts off. Then we go back to the F on that 3 and 2. 2 A's. Onto that F chord again, across 3 and 2. An A. Up to F5. At this point we go back to that F across 3 and 2 on D and G. We do 2 A's. Then we go and do 2 more across on an 8th beat on this F chord across 3 and 2. And then we move into these power chord section, introducing the verse, which is a C5 to a G5, another G5, and then to an A. And you hold that, and that holds for 4 bars. So let me just go through that final part again. And then we're in to the normal, or the first verse of the song. Now, take your time with this. The timing where it moves onto the 3/4 time isn't too bad because you're going across on that 2 count. So it's going 2, 3, and then back into the song. What you've got to watch, what you've got to practice is that little count, that where we play the chord on the second bar, where it's going. So we've always got that little chug on the A. Each time as we go across, so catching that movement with the A. Hardest one I found was on the 3rd line, where we're going from this, the A is going. That one there. Now that one, I had to take a bit of time on that. So it's going. So just let me write down. Just kind of make sure you're getting that chug. Also making sure that when you're playing the first part, you kill the notes in between the chords, so you get this. So the first 2 that we've got a silent. So got to kind of mute in quickly to keep that nice and quiet in between the 2 chords on the first bar. And then of course you're into doing the chug with the A string. So let's have a look at the solo. And the solo comes in on the 3rd riff cycle that we go through. So we've done away with the 3/4 time bars, and now we're heading towards the actual first verse. Now it starts off with this really nice bend. It's a 1/4 tone bend, and you starting off on the B string on the 9th fret. So you do this 1/4 tone bend. And what you're going to do, you're going to bend up on that 9, that 1/4 tone. Release the bend, and then you're going to hit 9th fret on the G string, and then you're going to hold that note. So we get the split. So we're going to start off on 9th fret on the B string. We do a 1/4 tone bend. So we start on 9th fret on the B string, and we're going to do a 1/2 tone bend, release, and then play 9th fret immediately afterwards on the G string. So we get this. Then we're going to go 10th fret on the G, another 10. Then we play this line, we go 10, which is going from 9 on the G to 10 on the G to 12 on the D. Then we move up to 10 on the B, and it's a 12 on the G to 10 on the B to 12 on the B, so we get. Then we've got a 12, 10, 12, 13. All on the B string again. Then we got a 13, 12, 13. Then we got a bend, which is a full tone bend on the 12, releasing back down, and then doing a 12, 13 to 10. Let me play that one through for you again. Hold that note, and then we're into the first verse. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Good fun. I always enjoy playing stuff like that. Should do a lot more of it, I reckon. What do you think? Like I said, do not worry about the tablature. It's all there. I just follow that link. Like I said, that'll take you to my website, and you'll be able to download the tablature and the Guitar Pro 6 file. Start off slow, build it up. Take it up to speed eventually, and then play along with the song. Have some fun with it. Don't forget, if you did enjoy it, click on the subscribe button, which I always get that wrong. I'm going to have to have something that tells me. Click on that subscribe button. That way, of course, you're not going to miss any of my wonderful lessons that I put out there. If you've got any requests for any songs that you'd like me to cover, I will try my best and go through the lesson. Any comments about any of the videos? Love to hear from you. But remember, please be kind. And if you're not, don't bother. Anyway, until the next time, hopefully it will be very, very soon, of course. This is Geoff Sinker from SkypeGuitarLessonsOnline.com. Wishing you a great day, and we'll speak to you again, in fact, very soon. Until then, goodbye.